Welcome. If you're new here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: Richard shot dead, body burnt and dump, Pete, Dalton+2 killing Homestead gun attack, and more. A Hanover man was stabbed to death on Monday morning during a dispute with another man who allegedly accused him of having an affair with his woman. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Nicholas Nevers, a laborer of Central Flat in Kingsvale, while the identity of the suspect is being withheld pending further investigations. Reports by the Kingsvale police are that about 11 a.m., Nevers and the woman were walking along the roadway when the suspect allegedly drove up to them on a motorcycle and allegedly accused Nevers of having an affair with his woman. It is further reported that an argument developed between the two men, which developed into a physical confrontation. The suspect reportedly pulled a knife, which he used to stab Nevers in the region of his upper body. He then left the scene. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, Nevers was rushed to the hospital in the parish capital where he was pronounced dead. An investigation was carried out and the suspect was later taken into custody. Yet another life wasted, all in the name of jealousy. If you a man or even a woman, because me I speak in general right now, if you have suspected that your partner is having an affair with another individual, you feel like say this is the right way to go about it? You really feel like say you going to the person that you feel like say your partner is having an affair with was the best option? Sometimes going to your partner alone a nightmare. So just imagine going to somebody that you suspect. You're not sure about them, you're just suspect. And even if you're sure, that make it even worse. Why me feel like say that make it even worse is because some of us don't know how to control emotions. We make emotions get the best of us sometimes, and even ignorance. So you approach this man out of ignorance and you pop off and left to own this man body and run and left this man. I feel like say okay, it is fine over one woman. The same woman what is a 95% chance of she leaving you, move on with her life when you de behind lockup. If she out here doing the worst when you de beside her, what make you feel like so when you go behind them railing the sugar behave? What really come over you and tell you say this woman are gonna be faithful when you're gone behind the bars? Whether or not she was being faithful, or you just accuse the woman now, but I'm saying when you're gone, you feel like say she gonna stay faithful. Even if the woman stayed faithful, your mind, body and your soul are gonna tell you say this woman is unfaithful to you because you don't see her as the kind of person already. So you hurting somebody. Where you have to go to the extent of taking somebody 3 points, it really never make no sense. You need to sit down and think about things before you do it. Because whether or not she want cheat on you, she gonna do it regardless. She gonna do it if you take 100 man 3 points, she still gonna do it. If she want to do it, and if you go around behind the lockup for her, she still gonna do it if she want to do it. So nobody make obsession and ignorance to get the best of you. You need to sit down and think out things before you do it. Know what and who is worth your time. Stop living in denial. Move on. From nothing hopes today. Nobody try get physical. Just move on. Detach yourself mentally from the person and then you detach yourself physically. It might feel or sound hard for do, but I'm gonna tell you what harder. For go behind bars for somebody who wanna care about you at all. We're moving along. 50-year-old Michael Salmon, otherwise called Chaplin, a construction worker of Love Lane in Caymanas Heights, Maypen, Clarendon, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm following a reported seizure of an illegal weapon at his home on Monday, August 22nd. Reports from the Maypen police are that about 2:45 p.m., investigations led officers to carry out an operation at Salmon's house. A pistol was reportedly found inside a jacket in one of the rooms at the house. His court date is being finalized. A 28-year-old man has been charged with wounding with intent after he allegedly used a hammer to hit a man on his head. Charge is Roy Griffiths of Asing District in the parish. Reports are that on Friday, August 12, Griffiths and another man was involved in a fight, during which he used an hammer to hit the man on his head. The man reportedly lost consciousness and was admitted to the hospital for treatment. Griffiths was later arrested and charged. His court date is being arranged. A shop operator was shot dead at his place of business on Mint Road in Grange Hill, Westmoreland, by armed men posing as customers on Tuesday evening. The incident occurred about 5:50 p.m. The deceased man has been identified as 58-year-old Pete Fleming. Reports from the police are that Pete was at Buck a Luck restaurant, his business place, when a motorcycle came up with two men aboard. The men went into the shop and shortly after, loud explosions were heard coming from the direction of the shop. The men were then seen fleeing from the scene on a motorcycle. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, Pete was seen lying on his back inside a pool of blood in the shop. He had what appears to be multiple gunshot wounds to the upper body. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The Morgan's Bridge police are investigating. Viewers and subscribers, just before we go any further, I'm going to do a quick update on the elderly woman that was attacked by a pack of dogs in Trelawney. Information reaching our news team is that she is 73 years old and she used one little walker for walk, because you know the older you get, the more difficult it is to move around. She was actually in her area when it happened, like a few houses down the block. A pack of dogs, including German Shepherd and Pitbull, jumped the wall of their owner's property and attacked this woman. The people them said the only thing that they could have heard was screams. By the time they got to the scene, the woman closed Nyama for a long time and she in a bad condition on the ground. They called for some assistance. She was assisted to the hospital and unfortunately she never make it. Someone want to know what will become of them owner ya. As me said in our last video, me honestly feel like say they are supposed to be held accountable, nothing less than manslaughter. Down to even a baby knows that them kind of dog, you know, for depend no property where them can jump no fence. Them supposed to lock up, key up, chain up, and all of them look something there. So just explain to me how them get the chance for jump over wall for attack this elderly woman. Just how. A technician was shot and killed by unknown assailants in Above Rock, St. Catherine on Tuesday. He has been identified as Richard Ains, a resident of Parsley Gardens in Portland. Our news team understands that about 4 a.m. on Tuesday, residents heard a barrage of gunfire coming from an unfinished building in the area. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, his partially burnt body was found under a pile of board. The body also had what appeared to be gunshot wounds. During the process of the scene, 5 spent shell casings were reportedly recovered. He was reportedly staying at the premises at the time of the incident. The St. Catherine North Police are investigating. They want to know why this man left from all the way to Portland, go all the way above rocks, over St. Catherine, go and stay in an unfinished building. Is it that this man is involved in some form of criminal activities on him runway? Or what? Because I don't understand how you're straight from all the way to Portland, gone so far. But time will tell. The police are doing their investigations. Viewers and subscribers, I would love to hear what are your thoughts on all these stories down below in the comment section. Remember, everybody's opinion is valid, so you know what, afraid to leave your thoughts down there. We have made it to the end of our next video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out to stay blessed and stay safe.